Is it time to buy or sell SPDR Gold Shares ETF? In this video, we will explore SPDR Gold Shares in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 2nd of September, 2025, and we are here to offer a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 28th of August 2025, our system has ranked SPDR Gold Shares as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.0. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time. The ETF has experienced natural fluctuations, achieving a gain of 3.35%. This results in an average return of 1.12% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we cannot ascertain the ETF's potential direction, as it could move in either way. The exchange-traded fund has broken the horizontal trend upward. Breaks like this are often followed by swift and strong movements, and any correction down to the break line at approximately $319.26 is considered to be a second chance to capitalize on a potential runner. However, it is crucial that volume accompanies the price, as false breaks may occur, causing a return to the horizontal trend. Based on the rectangle formation theory, the exchange-traded fund is predicted to reach $336.29 sometime during the next 3 months. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 1.08% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 6.17% to negative 0.89%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 36.34%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 29.83% to 46.59% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $422.72 and $477.29. Our latest daily update for SPDR Gold Shares includes the headline, SPDR Gold Shares ETF downgraded from strong buy candidate to hold accumulate after Tuesday trading session. The SPDR Gold Shares ETF price gained 2.36% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025, rising from $318.07 to $325.59. It has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a minor break over the next few days. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 1.77%, with a low of $320.24 and a high of $325.92. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 6.07% over the past 2 weeks. Volume also increased on the last day, alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 6 million more shares were traded than the previous day, with a total of 21 million shares bought and sold for approximately $6.9 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $325.92, while the lowest price was $228.52. Currently, the price is 0.10% or $0.330 below the 52-week high of $325.92, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. GLD is on an upward trajectory, reaching fresh 52-week and record-related levels as spot gold soars past $3,500 an ounce amidst a risk-off environment and increasing expectations for interest rate cuts. Significant safe haven purchasing, a rise in volatility, and declining equities have directed both institutional and retail investments into the ETF. Additionally, accumulation by central banks and strong physical demand have provided structural support. In the short term, this combination drives momentum-fueled inflows and tighter premiums, which can elevate GLD's net asset value and market price. We can anticipate continued upward movement as long as stress in equity markets and bets on Federal Reserve easing remain prevalent. Spikes in volatility may enhance intraday fluctuations, leading to sharp rallies or swift pullbacks. Looking at the longer term, ongoing demand from central banks, the need for inflation hedging, and a low interest rate environment suggest a higher baseline for gold allocations and increased assets under management for GLD, supporting sustained gains that may reach multi-thousand-dollar price targets. The main risks include a reassessment of rate expectations, a strengthening dollar, or a return to normalized risk appetite, any of which could prompt significant mean reversion in GLD. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to the SPDR Gold Shares ETF. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong buy, and the price-to-book ratio also receives a strong buy rating. However, for return on investment, the analysts have awarded the ETF a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for SPDR Gold Shares. The SPDR Gold Shares exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the fund. Additionally, there's a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these moving averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any price corrections, support is expected around the levels of $314.84 and $309.88. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 19th of August, 2025, and thus far, it has risen by 6.66%. An upward trend is expected until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal has been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, often referred to as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a strong technical indicator. The exchange-traded fund experienced a golden star signal on Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, in the short-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line converge in a specific configuration. This occurrence is quite rare and is frequently followed by substantial and sustained gains for the exchange-traded fund in question. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 10 days ago. Bollinger Bands presented a buy signal 1 day ago. The short-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. Similarly, the long-term moving average signaled a buy 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 5 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. In contrast, the long-term moving average showed a sell signal 169 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR Gold Shares. SPDR Gold Shares finds support from accumulated volume at $316.29. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. Generally, this exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with it is considered quite low. Over the last day, the ETF experienced a movement of $5.68 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 1.77%. For the past week, the ETF has shown a daily average volatility of 0.96%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This significantly high PE ratio indicates that the exchange-traded fund may be overvalued. However, it's not unusual for technology companies or those with substantial market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the exchange-traded fund could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, SPDR Gold Shares encounters its first support level at $316.29. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $312.78, reflecting a decrease of 3.94%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily movements, which translates to a low level of risk. However, the relative strength index for a 14-day period is at 80, significantly increasing the risk factor. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 9 days ago. Is SPDR Gold Shares ETF a good buy? SPDR Gold Shares presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these to be sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, allowing for accumulation while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF from a strong buy to a hold candidate since the last evaluation. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, we anticipate that SPDR Gold Shares will open lower by $1.67, starting at $323.92. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.